What's up, everybody? Peter Gilmore here on a late Wednesday night. Back at you again with another video on Killer O Demon 669. Thank you all for watching this video. Make sure you like this video. Hit that subscribe button down below. Subscribe to my other channels. All the links down below. You know it. If you don't know, you're gonna know. Subscribe to all my channels down below. Follow me on Twitter at Gilmore Inc. INC in capital letters, and friend me on Facebook. So that's basically it. And also share this video on Google+, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, everywhere else on the internet. Keep showing your support as we continue on to 400 subscribers and beyond. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright. On this late Wednesday night, as the title below says, because this channel is the home of Raw, NXT, and TNA reviews, it is time, ladies and gentlemen, every Wednesday night, sometimes Thursday, it is time for your NXT. Well, I can't do the letters, I'm sorry. It's time for your NXT review for January the 21st, 2015. And it was a pretty decent show. For what it was worth. We start off with some clips showing of Sami Zayn's feud with Kevin Owens, and his celebration last week of, since he was injured by Kevin Owens when he won the title and it was out, and he vowed to have a celebration in front of his fans. And we also saw the celebration last week. And then Regal's announcement of Adrian Neville versus Sami Zayn for the NXT title, which saw Sami Zayn retain in a great match. I don't know how freaking Sami Zayn's still standing to this day. That match was great. But even though Sami Zayn won, it was ruined by Kevin Steen coming in, hitting the lift up powerbomb on the Sami Zayn, and then kicking the belt. So we'll see what happens tonight. If Kevin Steen and Sami Zayn will butt heads, and we'll go from there. Alright, so we open the show with William Regal in his office, and he announces that on the next live NXT TakeOver, which is going to be live on the WWE Network for that low price of $9.99. With the next NXT TakeOver, say that 5 times fast, will be on February the 11th, which is 3 weeks from today. He announces a tournament to crown the #1 contender for the NXT title, and that's going to be kicking off tonight. And also tonight, we're going to see a rematch for the NXT Women's title between Charlotte, Flair, and Sasha Banks, the boss. So I give that first segment 3 out of 5 stars. So we hear the music of Sami Zayn, and he's about to take on Ty Dillinger. But Sami Zayn comes down, and he beats the living crap out of Ty Dillinger for no apparent reason before the bell rings. And he throws him out of the ring. He calls for a microphone, and he's asking for Kevin Owens to get down to the ring. As usual, he doesn't come down. William Regal then comes down all pissed off. "Hey, Sunshine, what are you doing, you bloody wanker?" And he tries to calm Sami Zayn down and tries to sort him out. But Sami Zayn says he refuses to wrestle another match until he gets his hands on Kevin Owens. And Regal says, well, Owens doesn't deserve a title match, and he's not even in the freaking tournament, which pisses me off. And he's not going to reward thugs who jump people from behind. So Sami tells him, says, I don't care about the title. I just want to get my hands on Kevin Owens, make it a non-title match, and if he has to, and he says he will do anything that William Regal asks him just to get his match with Kevin Owens. So Regal says at the NXT TakeOver on February the 11th, we are going to see Steen Generico 622. No. We're going to see Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn non-title match in 3 weeks at NXT Takeover 4, and I cannot wait for that match. And it's been like 2 years since we've seen Steen and Generico. Ugh. And I tell you one thing, this match is going to be one for the ages. I don't know if it can top it. I might be very close to topping Neville and Zayn for a match of this year. Yeah, but we'll see what happens. So I gave that segment 3.25 out of 5 stars. All right, so we go to break, and we come back. During the break, William Regal announces a contract signing between Sami Zayn and Kevin Steen. And you know what happens at contract signings, ladies and gentlemen? Somebody gets put through a table. So hopefully it'll be you know who, Sami Zayn. So that's going to be exciting. So stay tuned for that next week. All right, so we get to the start of the NXT number 1 contender tournament, first round match, and it's only 8 people there. And so it's going to be like a 3 rounds. First round tournament match, Finn Balor, otherwise known as Prince Devitt, taking on Curtis Axel. This match is okay. Axel goes right after Balor, choking him in the ropes until the referee makes him break it up. And continues his assault until Devitt connects with a standing dropkick. And Axel tries to go to the outside, but is caught with a senton splash over the ropes. And then Devitt hits a step-up insecurity, connects over the ropes, but the referee holds Devitt back as Axel hides in the ropes. Coward. And then this leads to Curtis Axel gaining control back, and he slows the pace down with some rest holds. What is he, Randy Orton all of a sudden? I don't know. So, but Devitt breaks free, runs into a knee strike, and then Axel comes up empty by a long shot with a top rope elbow drop. Then he gets caught with the Pele kick. Then Devitt hits the sling blade, shades of Kota Ibushi, and followed up by a running dropkick in the corner. And he goes to the top rope, finishes him off with the coup de grace, the double foot stomp, and he gets the win to advance on to is it next week? No, not next week. I don't think they fight next week. But whatever. So he will face the winner of Hideo Itami and who did he fight? Tyler Breeze. So could we see Debit Kenta? Oh! Well, we'll see. We'll see in the main event later on. So I give it 3.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, we go to break. We come back with Devin Young. Taking on another hottie, Sasha, not taking on, interviewing Sasha Banks, another hottie. The boss. So, Devin asked her thoughts about, Sasha, her thoughts about getting another title match with Charlotte tonight. And Sasha basically, berates Devin a little bit. She says she beat Charlotte, the champ, in the middle of the ring last week, and she's going to do the exact same thing tonight, and Charlotte's not going to have anybody to save her, and that the boss will finally become the NXT Women's Champion. And then Sasha asks Devin if she has any more questions. She's like, don't worry about it. I don't care what you have to say. So, we'll see if Sasha can finally win the big one and win the NXT Women's title. So, I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, after that, we get a Bull Dempsey promo backstage. And we just see him like this. I need my fix. He talks about, last week, you felt embarrassed by losing to Baron Corbin, like a 3-minute match. And he talks about getting his redemption in the tournament next week, as he will get a rematch with Baron Corbin. So it should be exciting and brutal. And he says that next week there will be an arena full of people chanting, Bull! 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 I mean, Gore! 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 No. So, he's taking the same freaking catchphrase from Rhino. So, we'll see what happens next week in the rematch between Baron Corbin and Bull Dempsey in the NXT number 1 contenders tournament. So, that's it. Alright, match number 2 for the NXT Women's Championship. Charlotte Flair taking on Sasha Banks for the 19th time. What are you going to do if you don't have a lot of women there? This match is okay. Typical did I say knockouts? Typical, I can't talk tonight. Typical typical Divas match. The Charlotte kicks things off in control. She starts out wrestling Sasha, just beating her up for a while. So they go to the outside, and Becky Lynch tries to get involved, part of Team Bay. I hate that fucking word. But Becky tries to get involved. She takes a clothesline for her troubles. And then Charlotte comes in. She hits a hesitation body slam on Sasha. And then she starts dropping knees a la her father. The woo! Nature Boy, Ric Flair. When Sasha comes back with a Luthez press, Charlotte recovers. And then Becky Lynch hits the ring. And the referee here gives the champ a minute to dispose of her. And I mean, come on. I mean, there's no DQ. But eventually, he does throw the match out, so it's a no contest, which sucks. I wanted to see a winner. So I gave the match, it's typical Divas 2 out of 5 stars. Afterwards, Sasha and Becky beat up on Charlotte afterwards, and then Bayley runs down to make the save. And both of them chase off the heels, Sasha and Becky. And then Bayley spends a little too much time looking at the women's title. Wow, it looks like the X Division title. And this upsets Charlotte. She rips the NXT Women's title from Bayley's hands. Bayley gets all pissed, and she hits a belly-to-belly suplex, and the crowd goes nuts. And then William Regal, the general manager, comes out and announces at NXT TakeOver 4, we're going to get a fatal four-way match for the NXT Women's title. Charlotte Flair defending against Bayley, defending against Becky Lynch, defending against Sasha Banks. So this should be a pretty good match. I mean, yeah, Sasha and Becky probably be working together somewhere, working together against the champ. And then you got Bayley who wants a crack at the gold. So Charlotte's gonna have her hands full with women on February 11th. So see if she can continue, her reign as women's champion, or it's gonna be a new day. No, not that new day. A new day and a new reign for either Bayley, Becky Lynch, or Sasha Banks. I'm thinking Sasha Banks is going to win, but let's see what happens in 3 weeks. So I gave the Aftermath 2.25 out of 5 stars. Excuse me. Alright, then we go backstage. We see Kevin Steen interviewed by some douchebag. And he asks Kevin about facing Sami Zayn at NXT TakeOver 4 in a non-title match. So Kevin says that whatever he has to say to Sami Zayn, he'll say next week at the contract signing. And he gets up and leaves, and that's it. I mean, quick and to the point, Kevin, right? But I can't wait for that contract signing. It's going to be pretty exciting to see. So I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Alright. Match number 3, the Vaudevillains, Simon Gotch and Aiden English taking on 2 jobbers from the developmental center, Wesley Blake and Buddy Murphy. Nice name, Buddy Murphy. So like Eddie Murphy's white cousin. But I digress, But anyway, this match is okay. Aiden English attacks Buddy Murphy as soon as the match starts, and they begin working on him in the corner, tagging in and out. Textbook tag team wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. You don't see that anywhere else. Well, besides RH and New Japan. So this goes on for a long time until Buddy Murphy gets the hot tag to Wesley Blake, and he power slams both of the heels. Simon Gotch breaks up a pin, but he brawls with Murphy. Well, Wesley Blake rolls up Aiden English for a surprise 3 count. So the Jobbers win! Wow! It's Blue Pants over then! Ah! No, I'm just kidding. So, I didn't think that they would win. I thought that this would be just a squash match. But surprisingly, Wesley Blake and Buddy Murphy, they got a lot of praise from Corey Graves and Albert for being in the Performance Center, or the Development Center, whatever you want to call it. So they get the win, hey? Mm-hmm. So afterwards, we see them doing a backstage promo, talking about their win, and they say, don't call it an upset. Don't call it an upset! We've done it for years! No. So Wesley Blake says that 2015 is their year, and they vow to kick the door down. And you know, we see Bunny Murphy like, kick the door down, yeah, that's right. I believe in you, partner. Yeah, I'm gonna suck you. No. So they challenge the Lucha Dragons for the NXT Tag Titles next week, and it's not gonna look pretty. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna spoil it because I wrote it on my notes as a spoiler, but I know who wins because I heard about it through a reliable source, and I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody who wants to see NXT next week. So, and didn't read the results ahead of time. So they get their title shot next week. So we'll see if they can pull up the bigger upset and win the NXT Tag Team Titles next week. So I gave this segment 3 out of 5. The match itself 3 out of 5 stars. All right, main event time. Another first round match in the tournament. Hideo Itami, Kenta Kobashi taking on Tyler Breeze. And this match was okay. They end up brawling on the floor early on, and we hear Corey Graves almost say that you can't win the championship by countout, which is kind of not true because you can win on the countout, but both men get counted out. They're gone from the tournament, and whoever would have won, you know, Finn Balor would have got a free ride to the finals, but that didn't happen as he corrects himself and says something about momentum and pinfalls. But who cares? So then Tyler Breeze is first to have control, and he hits a neck breaker, and they go to break. We come back, and he's milking a headlock. Yeah, I read that right, milking a headlock. But Kenta comes back with some big knees to the face, and he breaks the hold with a nice fisherman suplex. But Tyler comes back and pulls off some modified crucifix spinning slam out of nowhere. That was awesome. And Tyler starts yelling at Kenta, "You don't get to win! You're not better than me!" So Kenta takes him down with a half dozen drop kicks and kicks. The fans are chanting, GTS! GTS! No, CM Punk is not in NXT, ladies and gentlemen. But the originator of the GTS is. And he doesn't get the fans what they want. That's bad for business. He hits the running knee strike for the win. So next week, not next week, in 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see the match that you've been waiting for. Prince Devitt, Finn Balor taking on Kenta Kobashi, Hideo Itami in 2 weeks. Oh, maybe might be next week. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to work the tournament into the Takeover match, but I think the finals are going to be at Takeover. So next week, and then the week after will be the semifinals, and then at Takeover will be the finals, so whoever will be there. So Finn Balor taking on Hideo Itami in 2 weeks in the semifinals. Oh, baby, I cannot wait to watch that match. Oh my God. So, I gave the match 3 out of 5 stars, but another good show from NXT, leading up, you know, the building up to NXT TakeOver 4. Oh, I think it's 4. I think it's the 4th one. I know it was NXT Arrival, and then I think it was Fatal 4-Way, then our TakeOver, I think was the 3rd one. I don't think there was a 4th one. If there is, let me know. But I think it's this one coming up on February 11th is the 4th one, but we'll see what happens. So, oh no, a good show from the men and women in NXT. That's why NXT is probably the better show right now. Even though Raw was great, I mean, freaking almost did a good rating. It did at 4.06 or 4.09 million viewers, so that was pretty good. I mean, Sting was there. You had Hulk Hogan brother there, the NWO, you know, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels there as well, and the APA reuniting. That was always nice. So Raw was a good show. NXT, good show. We'll see what happens on SmackDown. I'll watch main event. So, all in all, pretty good show for NXT. I gave it a solid 7 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys and girls thought of the show. And then comment down below. You can do a video response if you wish. If you have any questions regarding Raw, the Royal Rumble, NXT TakeOver coming up February 11th, put a question down. Put a question or two or three down below, or you can inbox me, direct message me on Twitter, inbox me on Facebook at Peter Gilmore. Just find it on Facebook. So if you have any questions, any wrestling questions, put it down below right now. Right now, I'm telling you, right now. Do it now. I'm warning you, now. No, I'm not warning them. But I would like to get some questions in, because I want to interact with my subs and all my fans. You know, I want to be like Aaron Rift. I don't want to be like other people who do Q&As, but I want to answer a lot of, answer wrestling questions. To my opinion, other guys like Delexman and, other guys do interactive Q&As, and I want to do one of my own. I know. But I'm going to give my opinion. They give their opinion, I'm going to give my opinion. So, put some questions down below, and hopefully I'll get some questions in. I'll do another Q&A on dmetal.669, and we'll go from there. So, that's all I got to say about that. So, thank you all for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with a new rant. Going to be talking about Deflategate. If you don't know what the Deflategate is, you better start watching sports. Start watching SportsCenter. Listen to the sports radio. You know what I'll be talking about. And I'm gonna give a big fat rant about the New England Deflatriots, if you know what I mean. So stay tuned for that. Friday I'll be back with my TNA review. Saturday my Royal Rumble predictions on TGC number 103. And Sunday got the Royal Rumble, so I'll be doing my review after the show on dmetal.669. So got a full plate full of videos on each of my different channels. So watch them all. Give them a like, give them a thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't give a crap. Hit that subscribe button on all my channels. Follow me on Twitter. Hit that follow button. Hit me up with a direct message saying hi. If you got a question for me, whatever. Let's chat. That's all I gotta say. So, that's all I gotta say. So, thank you all for watching this video. I'm Peter Gilmore. You are my fans. You are my Armada Nation. I love you all. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.